are live.
Hello.
Hey.
How's it going, man?
It's going, buddy. How are you?
I just wanted to welcome back everyone to Top Shelf Tuesday.
It is I and him.
Yes. And your name is?
My name is Jeff.
And I am your co-host, Dawson Snyder.
Indeed. Indeed.com, the right
All
way
right.
to hire people.
Are you ready for
Hit us with the
a
intro, Dawson. What do we
killer
got?
intro?
Yep.
All right. So today I have random song lyrics, and you got to guess what song it is.
Is it an era of song that I'll actually know?
Yes. This time you'll get them.
Then I'm goated. I got this. Are you going to play it or
All right,
say
ready?
it?
I'm going to say it.
Ooh,
and then
that'll
you
be
got
hard.
to
Okay.
name the
Band and artist.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
And so I wake up in the morning.
Feeling like P. Diddy.
No.
What?
And I step outside.
Oh.
And I take a deep
Wake
breath.
up in the morning.
And I get real high. And I scream from the top of my lungs.
And I'm saying, yeah. What's going on? I don't know the band. I want to say the Cranberries.
It's What's Up by Four Non-Blondes.
Oh.
Yeah. That was tough, but we all know you knew the song. Okay. Do you ever feel
like a plastic bag?
Yeah,
Katy Perry,
that's the other one.
Firework.
Okay. All right, let me go. All right. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman.
Oh, that's Bruno Mars. Too hot.
Yeah.
Hot dang. What's the police and the fireman? That's not 24 Karat. That's Uptown Funk.
Yep. I knew you'd get there.
All right, what else do you got?
All right. I don't know that one.
It's hard when the lyrics are said and you don't have the tune with it.
It kind of like trips you out. Hello?
By Adele?
It's me. Yeah, it's Hello by Adele. All right. Okay, you might know this one. I'm not as you think, as you drunk I am. No, you probably don't know this.
No. That's.
Do you know this one?
Is there any more lyrics to it?
That's it. Yeah.
What?
That's it.
Is it Toby Keith?
No.
Is it a country artist?
No.
Really? I have no idea.
Okay, the title is Don't Threaten Me with a Good Time.
Yeah, Panic at the Disco.
Yup.
Frick,
yep.
I do know that. Yes.
Oh, that one's easy. All right, so no one's told you. I don't know if you know that one. Do you know the Rembrandts?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't either. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad.
I missed you so bad. Before you came into my life. Does that Call Me Maybe?
Yeah!
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Dude. All right, one more. Dude, you're killing it. Okay. I don't think you don't know Bloodhound Gang, do you?
I don't think I'm not a devil worshiper, dude.
I don't know what that is. Oh, wow, that one's a little racy.
Ooh.
Oh, boy. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Saturday to Sunday.
Oh.
You definitely know this one.
I know.
To be fair, I don't think I would have got this one, but.
Is it by a chick?
It's by a band.
Oh.
No, I don't think it's by a chick. No, I think a dude sings it.
I freaking know this song. This is going to piss me off.
Do you want a hint?
Yeah, give me a hint.
Okay, so the artist has something to do with vegetables.
Vegetables?
Yeah. A green circular vegetable.
Why am I not thinking of this?
Okay, the artist has something to do with peas.
Oh.
Yeah, there's not many green circular vegetables.
Yeah, there is.
I guess.
Okay, but no, but okay, so it's black eyed peas, obviously, but you got snap peas, you got snow peas. None of those are actually round.
I guess, but when you eat most peas, they are.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
That's frustrating.
Okay, so you got the artist. Do you know the song?
No. Tell it to me.
I got a feeling.
Yes, frick me.
No, dude. You're doing great.
No. If I was...
That was a good one. You did great.
It is incredibly hard. Well, not incredibly. Some of them I still knew. But, like, if you don't have the tune and the beat, it's way harder. Because I would say... Trippy. Not to brag.
Right.
But I would have got every one of those you said if we would have had the tune.
Right, if I would have played, like, a little snippet of it. Yeah.
Not to brag.
Oh, I know you would have.
Being humble.
You know most every song just by the beginning 3 chords
Holy
that
nuts,
are played.
though. Okay, we went to the market, Southern Markets.
Okay.
Has a music trivia.
Really?
On Thursdays.
Okay.
So literally, my sister, like, she went and she really liked it, but they like got dead last. She's like,
gotcha.
Okay, I'm gonna not rig a team, but like put a team together.
Right.
That'll do like. Really
that knows
well
their
like
stuff.
So it was me, her, my dad. Well, that was pretty much it. But then like her husband, my mom, and I was like, okay, like we knew a couple of the songs, dude. So I think it was out of 100 points.
Okay.
We got 32.
Oh my word! Where'd you finish? Do you know how?
Yeah, almost dead last.
Yeah.
There was a team there that they got like 78 points, and like a lot of it was like 60s music. So there I was like,
right,
okay, like
right.
There was one song that from the 60s that I knew, but like. Then, like, Anaconda from Nicki Minaj came on, and they missed that one, and I got that one.
Yeah. Heck
but
yeah.
It would be fun to do an actual, like, if they had, like, an early 2010s. Like,
right.
We would crush.
Yeah. See, you know how, like, my wife used to work at that cafe, and we went to those trivia nights?
I didn't know they had trivia nights.
Yeah, so we went to, like, 2 of them, I think.
Really?
And then the one...
Were they just, like, normal trivia, or were they a topic trivia, or what were they?
They were normal. They were usually like an era.
Okay.
And then they would do like TV shows, music, and all the stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, like, those people know their stuff. Like, trivia people are a whole new level.
Yeah.
But then granted, like, I feel like trivia always caters to like those
older
60s,
weird,
70s generations. And then, there's no trivia on like 2010s that were like we could
I went to a trivia night. Like, just a basic like, basic trivia I suck at. Like, if it's movie trivia, or sorry, if it's...
So, like, what's basic trivia?
Just, like your normal random trivia questions, like...
So, just totally random, like, geography, like...
Presidency.
History,
Stuff like that.
Yeah,
I was trying to think of another C word, but I couldn't come up with one.
Churchology. Right.
Mixology. Mythology.
Yup, that's a big one.
Doxology.
Oh, dude, I know everything about
the doxology. What is the word? Like, what does doxology mean?
I don't even know, but
so
it's a song. Yeah,
it's a song in praise from the no.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Sings flow praise. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
But it's always like it's considered the doxology.
Yeah,
like, it's always like it's the doxology. And
so
I don't know.
Where was I going with that one? We just got it on an ology kick, right?
Right. Yeah.
We don't.
And we were like, we don't know what the doxology means, but
how do we get started on that? What were we saying before?
Trivia.
Trivia. Oh yeah.
All the things.
I went with my one college, but Patty. I went with my one college buddy.
Yep.
And he like had a couple friends there, and dude, I felt like an absolute artard.
Really?
They were pulling out stuff that just like they had no business knowing. Like, I was like, why do you know this?
Like Patrick and his friends.
Yeah. They were wizards.
Really?
Like, they were just nailing it. It's like, dude, you're 20 years old just like me. Like, I felt like an absolute buffoon.
See, like, trivia people are their own
Yeah, they're their own breed.
Man.
And it's like, I don't know how you even know this. Like, do you study?
They just like I feel like they just like pick up random facts. And that's
okay, that's the thing. That, like, I would consider myself, humbly, of course,
yeah,
like a relatively well-rounded human being. Like, I know a decent amount about a bunch of random garbage, but, like, I guess it's not trivia garbage.
I guess not.
Garbage.
Yeah.
Like anime and 3D printing. Which,
like random YouTube
about 3D printing
stuff. That's it's crazy.
Yeah, I honestly do not know how they know all that stuff.
So when we did our trivia night, there's always these like 4 people that come and they go around to everyone's trivia night.
Oh, so they're
literally like
they're at a trivia
not
night.
pro, but like kind of as pro as it gets to trivia players.
Is there a pro league in trivia?
I don't know, but I mean, I guess you win money, like you win prizes. So I guess like you could almost, and they were
make a living.
Some of them were old, like they were definitely retired. I think most of them were probably retired.
Really?
And they just go around and clean up everywhere.
That's so frustrating.
And like they would always be like one of the like close to the top. And like they were like they knew it. They knew they were good. But we like came close to them, which was really funny. Because they kind of
this was at the cafe.
Yeah, this is at the cafe when I did it. Cuz he started doing like a couple like modern questions and not like of the 60s.
Yep.
And so we started like kind of answering a couple. So we got close. I think we came in like 2nd place or 3rd place. Something like that. But it was at least competitive and not dead last, which has definitely happened. So
okay, here we're looking at the top 10 best trivias in the area.
Ooh.
Let's see what we got. Stubby's Bar and Grill? Where's that at?
Stubby's.
It's on Frederick Street. Is that in Lank?
Is that in E-Town?
Springhouse Brewing Company. Southern Markets is number 3. I was there.
Wow.
Big Dog Craft Brewing.
Says a whole bunch of brewers.
Bark, bark, baby. Lancaster Dispensing Company. Just dispense drugs there.
Wait, what? Yeah, you just, I guess, do drugs and answer trivia?
I thought I read it wrong and it was distilling, but it's literally dispensing. Mad Chef Craft Brewing, the Station House Tavern, Stoner's Grill, Tap Room. I didn't know Tap Room has trivia. And Rumple Brewskin. That's actually kind of funny. That's kind of sweet. Where is this place? We should go here.
We should totally go.
Speaking of trivia nights, this is super. I don't even know how I got here, to be honest. But like, I would love. It'd be fun to like own a place that has trivia.
Yeah.
And you like make up the trivia.
Yeah, I could see it.
So like, do we? Let me think about this for a little bit. Like, how do we get there? How do we get to owning a place that has trivia?
Right.
We could have bubble tea. Ooh. Okay, so like, yeah, we want to buy a bubble tea place at some point.
Right.
In our lives. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit down the road. But, dude, Doge.
It's still climbing, bro.
Well, it dropped today. But it was up to like 20 cents.
And so where did you buy it at? Where are you at?
5.
So you
are... I bought some at 5. I bought some at like 15. I bought some at 30. And then I mistakenly bought some at 60.
Ooh.
So,
but
by 2030, it's predicted to go to like $3.
Wow. That would be huge.
And if that happens, we can buy Hippo bubble tea.
Oh, yeah.
And convert it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so what should we do if we get a place like that?
Okay.
Obviously, trivia night. Would we do a karaoke night?
I feel like you could. Here's the thing. So at trivia night, when they did it, when I saw the cafe do it, most people only get like 1 drink, and then they're sitting there for like 2 hours.
So you're not
or
actually
something.
getting a lot of income.
Yeah, so you got to almost do something. You got to do something unique. I don't know. But you gotta bring in some more.
Okay, but that was a cafe. Well, yeah, ours.
That was a cafe, and honestly, that cafe wasn't great for business.
Yeah, that cafe was trash. I
don't know how they're still in business.
No, they're not.
To be honest.
Where are they at?
Quinton, Pennsylvania.
Quinton.
I don't want to name drop them. I don't want to throw them under the bus. There's not that many. There's not that many coffee shops around.
Coffee shop sucks. Yeah, no. If we would open up a little spot, we could have it. Let's think what the aesthetic would be. So obviously a little moody, dim lit lighting.
Yeah.
Obviously you would be able to smoke in there. Just smell like
We'd
an
have
absolute
crazy good ventilation.
Yeah.
By a fan pointed out the door.
just a Harbor Freight fan.
Yeah.
No, okay, so I'm thinking
Probably
some
have a couple like
booths.
slot machines,
Yep.
like real high class.
Yeah, real appealing to the aristocrats of
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Dude, look
Oh,
at that.
yeah.
Look at that bug. Look at that thing. That is-
Holy.
jeez.
Dude,
It's
what you
is that?
got in here?
Is that a
Oh no.
Ew, it's
Where'd
a
it go?
Oh, it's one of these. It's literally on that stainless steel cup. Twist it. They're like this new breed of stink
Oh.
bug. I don't know if they actually are a stink bug.
But
they
they
look terrifying.
Yeah.
They are everywhere in our house.
That sucks.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
You know what they say, stink bugs are attracted to stinky people, so
Oh, stink bugs. Stink bugs.
boom, roasted.
If you would learn how to frickin' talk, you moron. No,
Hey.
I don't know what they are. I don't know if they're. I don't even know.
That was such a zinger, man. I got you so good.
Wow, I'm still just reeling from
Yeah,
that one.
you don't even know what to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways.
We might just end the episode here. No, I don't know what they are though. We should look that up. That's worth a Google.
Yeah.
What would I
Because
even look
all
up for
these
that?
invasive species, first we have the, what's the invasive one? The big one? I can't forget that are on the trees.
The beetle?
No.
Japanese beetle was an invasive species.
Yeah, that was. But what's the big one right now?
Oh,
The
lanternflies.
Lanternflies. I don't know why I couldn't think of that name.
Flies, dog. Oh.
Yeah, lanternflies
They
are
don't
crazy.
even light up the night.
No.
Why are they called a lanternfly?
Because I think they've like red in their wings or something. I don't know. And they come from Asia. Asia loves lanterns. I don't know. I'm sorry. That was so.
Chinese lanterns.
Right.
Kinda a little
That was
racist.
so racist. I don't.
What am I looking up? I'm looking
The
up.
new stink bug type.
Yeah, but it's not a stink bug.
It looks okay. So it looks like a
What
stink bug, but it's longer and
is
has the little like
A bug
has the little horns on.
that
Man,
looks
it's like longer and skinnier.
like a stink bug, but is not.
Oh, this will work for sure. For those that are listening, we don't have our fact checker
No,
guy here
he's
tonight.
freaking. Oh, whoa! It literally came up right away.
Let's
It's a
go.
western conifer seed bug. Are often confused with brown.
Interesting.
Why are all these words so big? Frick.
You got this. Sound it out, man. You
Mar-
can do it.
Marmorated? Marmorated? Is that a word?
I don't know.
Marmorated stink bugs, but are longer and narrow. Yeah, this is it. Okay, what do they do? Let's look up what these things do.
Do they actually stink?
No, I don't think so. Maybe. I don't know. So the western conifer. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, to be honest. Let's see
Right.
what these things are.
Isn't
about.
conifer like a type of tree?
Yeah. It's a... Is it a deciduous tree? Or is it... No, conifers aren't deciduous.
I
What does
don't know.
deciduous mean, Doss?
That means it loses its leaves, right?
Holy nuts, you're smart.
Oh, praise the
Okay,
Lord.
so
I was not
appearance,
sure.
western conifer seed bugs are true bugs. What the heck does that mean? Distinctive
Yeah,
features,
they're real bugs,
sucking
man.
mouth parts.
Whoa.
That's what it says.
We'll have to edit that out for later.
Yeah. Sorry, Mom.
I don't want this to be an explicit podcast.
We're no longer family friendly. A dark X across the back. Does that thing have a dark X across its back?
Let me take a quick
Yeah.
look.
Take a gander.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, this is a western conifer seed bug. While a heavy presence of western conifer seed bugs can damage conifer seeds,
Oh.
their habit of overwintering inside homes. That's why they're here. Okay, so they come in homes.
Because it's the
and
winter.
It's winter.
And you guys have a home.
We're not homeless. Is a nuisance. These insects do not bite or sting, and so far there is no evidence that they cause allergic reactions. They do not carry diseases, but no one likes the strong, lingering odor emitted when they are disturbed. Oh, these are like stink bugs.
No.
Disturb that one and see if
stop.
it stinks.
Dude, it's right by my drink.
Yeah, just rub it a little. Just give it a little rub, dog.
Oh, how about that?
Dude,
Wow, it
seriously.
stinks. Alright, I'm gonna move it over here, away from.
No, you gotta put it up to your nose.
No, dude, we'll smell it if it stinks.
Ooh, ew, ew.
Oh, it's crawling. It's crawling.
Okay, now pull the drink up to your nose and smell
Now
that
smell my finger. I don't smell anything on my finger. Let me smell him.
thing. Let me smell it. Anything?
No, I don't smell anything. Sadly, maybe I didn't scare him enough.
Maybe we got the wrong I don't think we do.
What if I flick him on you, man?
No.
But no, sometimes stink bugs don't always stink though either when you mess with them.
What? I've never had a stink bug that hasn't sprayed me when I messed with it.
How many stink bugs have you messed with, man?
A lot. Okay.
Yo, I'm about to call the stink bug police, man. Stop messing with them.
Insecticide sprays on outsides of the house are costly and rarely effective. Okay, so we still have no idea what these things do.
What if you fumigate your house? How does that do?
What if we just burn the house and collect insurance money?
Right, renter's insurance.
Yep. Do you have a... Never mind. You own your home. Frick.
I used to have renter's insurance, yeah.
How much was your policy for?
Oh, dude, I don't know. It was when we first got married, so probably not that much. We did not have that much.
We don't either. But we have it...
What is your policy for?
I think it replaces up to like $30,000.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good.
Which I feel like would be able to replace everything, but I actually don't think we would.
Really? You don't think so?
Okay, like stuff. So how renter's insurance works is it, if your stuff, say you would be in a fire and all your stuff would burn, it's to replace that stuff at new cost. So like even though we might have not got it at new cost, but like mattresses, like $2,000 if you got a good one,
Right.
Which ours was not.
Right, you have that one free one, and then you have that.
That was from my one friend.
Yeah, I don't know. We won't talk about that.
Yeah.
We also won't talk about how there's a pee stain on that mattress.
That's not from me.
It's not from me either.
This is from, I think the conifer bug got in there. But I was like, okay, so then I started adding up stuff, and I was like, I don't know if you sound kind of poor when you can't replace your stuff. If you can replace your stuff for under $30,000, which we are kind of poor.
I guess
so.
when you think about like furniture, even like washing machines and like your clothes, if you're doing all full price for like coats and
oh, dude, and we're buying designer.
Oh yeah, like what you got on now, Gucci.
Yeah, this is a. Well,
do I see some red bottoms on your shoes?
Dude, well, this is a bleached and a torn look.
Right, distressed.
Of Vince Camuto. That's a designer, right?
Sure.
Is Vince Camuto a designer?
No idea.
Yeah, let's look it up. Gosh,
I know.
We need codes. This guy's pissing me off.
I know.
Wait,
is my mic still on? I accidentally hit a button.
let me see. Say something.
Yeah, hello.
I'm giving up on you. Yeah, no, you're on.
Okay, cool. Sorry about that, y'all.
Good, buddy. Oh shoot. Anyways, whatever. We can end that segment. That wasn't going anywhere. Anyways,
The designer segment.
Yeah. That wasn't good. What toilet paper do you use?
This is a great question, man.
This is a great question.
I
Okay,
think
first
two-ply.
off, before
Yeah.
What brand though?
Oh, dude, I don't know. We use a little bit of everything, honestly. We're not like super brand loyal right now
Really?
with toilet paper.
Yeah.
We're usually like the middle of the road, so not like the cheapest of the cheap,
Yeah.
but just one step up.
Have you ever tried Charmin?
Yeah, I have. Do you
I
like
hate
it? It's a little
so
too much.
thick.
Yeah.
It's like wiping with a blanket, dude.
Right. It's a little bit. To some extent, I do like quantity over quality because then you can just have more wipes rather than just one big, like a blanket.
Yeah.
That you feel like you got to wipe 5 times
Because
with the same
the
roll.
thing is, and not to get too in depth here, but like, it doesn't erase any more of the smudge you got.
Right. It's one swipe and you're done.
Yeah,
Which
and
is the
it's-
same thing for one ply. But,
Yeah. Well, okay.
Well, unless
I hate one ply.
okay, one ply's bad if you bleed through.
Ew. What the
Wait. Okay. Yeah. Anyhow. And now for a word from our sponsors.
I went over to Cody's.
Yeah.
And he has one ply.
Does he?
Oh, dude, he's so poor.
Cody, get rid of that one ply, man.
He fell on hard times, I heard.
Yeah.
His job's not doing too well.
Right. We can just take a moment of silence for him.
Start a GoFundMe for him. Dude. Okay. This is an idea.
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously last night I texted you. Was that last night? I texted you about Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay. So just a random trip, all inclusive.
Right.
Mexico. But obviously you have a child now. The other friends are expecting a child.
Right.
It's not super convenient.
Yeah.
And obviously, none of us have the money for it. So I thought, I was like, okay, could I fundraise for this thing?
Okay.
My thought would be, I start a GoFundMe.
Okay.
And then with every donation, it's almost like a dare system.
Oh.
Like something you got to do. But also, too, I don't want to like...
So it's kind of like that movie. What's that movie?
Dare.
Is it Dare?
No. It's Nerve. It's Nerve.
Nerve
with the Franco brother.
Yeah,
Which one?
Dave Franco.
And what's the chick's name? Emma? No.
Emma
Roberts. Yeah, Emma Roberts.
Nice. Yeah.
Phenomenal movie, by the way.
It's a really
I love
good
that
movie.
But I was like, dude, could I think I could at least raise $400.
You think so?
I think so.
From just doing dares.
Yeah, or like something stupid. But then it's like, how would I have to video myself? That I'm not really about.
Right. Like if you do a live Instagram or something, whatever I don't know what live.
Yeah, true. We could put it out over Instagram.
Facebook Live or just the live.
I'm just thinking like, how can we get our trip paid for so we can go on this thing?
Right.
And obviously, yeah. Obviously, I don't even know.
Yeah. I mean, we could just start selling stuff.
So I thought of that too, but I have nothing of value. Like $30,000. Let's
outside
be for
of your
real.
Own body.
Let's be for real. My renter's insurance is way too high. I have $6 worth of things.
Yeah.
Ooh, bless you.
Nice.
Ah, there. What was I saying? We were talking about
fundraising money.
Yeah. Okay. And like, so sometimes you see like on the back of cars, like it'll be like a bridal shower or something.
Right.
And like, you're not getting anything out of that. Now,
No.
a lot of dudes probably just send stuff to that because the girls are probably hot. But like, for us, we're not hot, so we have to do stupid stuff to get money.
Right. Like, do dares.
Yeah. Like eat a conifer bug seed.
Yeah. Right. And if anyone wants to give me $200,
I think someone would send me $25 if I ate a conifer seed bug.
It's true.
But like, okay, so
it might cover the medical
and not
bills.
that it would go viral, but I think there's enough people that know we're kind of on the spectrum,
right?
That would send us some stuff.
Or we're barely dodging the spectrum.
Yeah, and we're getting nicked every day.
Shout out Shane Gillis.
But what was I saying?
Yeah.
What were yeah. Okay, like with the GoFundMe, like I think we could actually raise a little bit of money. Like I don't think it would cover the trip.
Right. I think you could raise some.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
There has to be some people that would.
I think I could get $400
pay for that entertainment. Yeah, I could see it. You think Anna could get another $400?
Anna wouldn't do the dares.
Oh,
I don't think so.
So maybe she'd get like $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she'd pay me to do dare. help support my
counterproductive,
cause.
That's so funny.
But I was like, yeah, I think we know enough people that we could get some.
It'd be real close.
How much money do you think you could raise?
With like that, with theirs?
Yeah, or like with working.
Probably like, or what? Working?
Or like with working the corner.
Oh yeah. I think probably like $200. I don't know if I would get more.
Because that's the thing I like. So she was like, well, we can start selling stuff. And I was like, I don't have anything that's worth value.
Right.
To anyone else.
Right.
Like, it's like I bought
that
it
I
for
want to get rid of.
Relatively high price, but it's like such a niche thing. Like, and all tech. So I have a decent amount of like, I guess, technology.
Yeah.
Like my computer I built, like my 3D printer. the value of that stuff diminishes instantly.
Really, 3D printers you can't sell for anything.
You can, but it's like not near what you paid for them, which is kind of everything. But like, it's like they do not hold their value well.
Yeah.
Because technology, like I feel like anything technology based, it's advancing so quickly that it's like if you have it for a year, it's out of date by like 7 models.
It's rare that stuff doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Especially 3D printer, I feel like is like a new big thing with a lot of new stuff coming out right now.
Did you see the? Speaking of technology, did you see the new like Apple Vision Pros that are like $3,800?
Yep.
So what are they exactly? It's augmented reality.
So yeah, you see what's going on in real life, and then there's just stuff that pretty much
screens like you can watch YouTube.
Right. So you can just like pretty much overlay whatever you want.
Gotcha.
Through your vision, right?
Let's look it up. Apple Vision.
But like, okay, I used to think, VR and VR stuff was the new best thing, but it's been out for like so long and it hasn't caught on at all.
No.
I'm just like, whenever a new thing comes out, I'm like, I don't think it's gonna catch on. I don't know.
Why can I not scroll?
Especially at $3,800 or whatever it is. So I'm just a little skeptical that.
Well, okay, so
VR
so this is like you can literally. So practically, if I'm gathering this information correctly, it's just a phone that goes on your eyes, but you can still see your world.
Right, and then you can just add stuff. You can add windows on and like talk to it and stuff, right?
Yeah, and I'm assuming they have like some games or something. You can book a demo. What the world?
Oh.
Overview.
Do they have any tonight?
Are we going to these things?
Are we going to that?
You navigate simply by using your eyes, hands, and voice. Okay, that's kind of cool. Take a closer look. But okay, here's my thing. So I heard something on do you remember when the metaverse not first came out but like got big?
Yeah.
And
which I mean, I haven't heard anything about that in the last 4 months, 5, 6 months.
I haven't heard anything with that in
2
like the
years.
past years.
Yeah.
But that was something where it was like, okay, that's the next big thing with VR. But I was listening to like some uber nerd. I don't know what his actual credentials were, but he's like, to have the processing power to actively like be in that world at like high-end graphics.
Yeah.
The best gaming computer in the world wouldn't even keep up with that.
Really?
So I think like this stuff won't really take off until not that it's ahead of its time,
right?
But I think it might be a little bit.
Till we get the processing power to do all that.
Yeah, I think we have the processing power, but not for just like the average user.
Right.
Like it's like I'm
like
sure,
you don't
like
have the internet speed or the processing
and all that stuff. Like they have the. They have all the
right. You sure like it exists, but it's not like readily available.
It's not readily available
or efficient
or affordable for that matter.
Yeah. Right.
So I don't know. I think it would be. I think we're getting to. Do you think? Okay, here's a question for you. Do you think we would get to a world where it's like that movie Ready Player One, where like people are just like plugged in every day, and your value in like life is what you do in the virtual world, other than actually like what you do for a living?
I don't think it'll ever get to that. Like,
really?
No, I think like it comes with so many. I think even like people today are realizing, social media kind of sucks, and it's not actually true connection. And I think eventually it's gonna be like people are gonna be like, I don't want that. Like,
but if you can actually interact in this platform with an avatar, would it be true connection?
I don't think so. It's not like face to face, or I just don't.
Yeah,
think
but
it's
like there's like a. Like you could see them, and like their movements would be like recorded, so like you could. Not that it would be not that it would be like us sitting here talking face to face, but like almost as close as you can get.
Right. Do you think it would ever take off?
So my thing is, I go both ways. Some days I get doomsday prepper and like the world's gone to pot. Like we're freaking screwed. Get some guns.
Ready Player One. It's happening. Yeah.
But then I also think I think the world is like just one huge pendulum. And like, so we'll go
Right.
really far on a movement,
Yeah.
but then people start seeing the negative sides of it. And then
Right.
we come back for a little bit. We're in the middle,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, things good. And then we overcorrect,
Right.
and it just keeps swinging back and forth.
Yeah.
Just because, like, even with the whole, well, not education. Well, yeah, kind of education. Like, so, like, when I was growing up, I went to a private school, and I was like
Right.
trashing the private school. I was like, this is so dumb. And a lot of people were like, public school's the way to go. There's so many opportunities. There's
Right.
yada, 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 yada.
Yeah.
Public schools started getting a little woke now. And now it's
Right.
like there's this huge pull to homeschool your kids, which like in the past 10 years, you would have been like, oh, that kid's homeschooled. He's a freaking idiot.
Right.
So like, I think it's this continuous, pendulum effect where it's like, yeah, we just keep swaying because
Right.
I don't think we can like, and two, like trends also play a big part in that. Like right now it's super trendy to like homestead.
Right.
It's like people
Oh,
have been
yeah.
homesteaded for their whole lot, like for as long as I can remember, or
Right.
as long as time existed,
But now
but
it's
it's
a
not this
trendy
trendy
thing.
thing.
Yeah.
And yeah, then you see these, and then there too, it's like, it's fake media. Like
Right.
everything on, it's like this beautiful woman with her hair like perfectly done in these
Right.
absolute silk
Yeah.
lashes, and it's just like in this beautiful sundress and like this
Right.
immaculate Italian kitchen cooking up and like slicing these perfectly red tomatoes.
Right.
It's like homesteading is not sexy at all.
No.
It sucks butt cheek.
You're in the dirt.
Yeah, you're
and
in the dirt. You're in the crap, and it's just like that's
You're
not real.
constantly working. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like even when like I grew up, like mom raised chickens, and
Yeah.
like these ladies, it's like, and I don't mean to just solely rip on women, but it is mostly them doing this garbage, so I'm gonna rip on
The
them.
homesteading.
Yeah,
The homesteading
like,
movement. Yeah.
It's like no, like you're not. Your hair's a mess. You're chasing.
You're in a
chickens
bandana,
around.
probably.
Yeah.
Your hair's in bandana.
Yeah.
Like,
You're
you
in
know,
your
like your
old
typical.
You're in your old work clothes. You're getting chicken poop on you.
Yeah.
Like you didn't spend $30,000 on your chicken coop. Your chicken coop's literally made out of old rusty.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
rebar and 2x4s. It's
Right.
like this is fake.
Yeah.
But then, as a byproduct of that, like, and I fall for it too. It's crazy. I know this
Mhm.
crap's fake. Did we talk about this last time?
Dude, I don't know. We
I feel
might
like
have,
we
but
did.
we got.
I've just
keep
been
going.
on
Keep
this.
going. It's good.
Yeah, like, it's like I know this garbage is fake, but I'll still fall for it sometimes. And I'm
Right.
watching it, I'm like, this is kind of sweet. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of liking this. It's like, what am I doing?
Oh yeah.
And then it's like, then yeah, your wife gets on that kick. Game over, dude. You're
You're
getting chickens tomorrow. There's a sundress in your
Yeah.
Amazon cart. And it's like, and you bought lash extensions, didn't you?
So when are the chickens coming for real though?
Yeah, probably. Honestly, I could foresee us having chickens within a half of a year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Which, like, I'm kind of down for. Like, I think it's neat, especially if they're layers. Like, I'd be down to have our own eggs. I
Right.
love hard-boiled eggs. But we'll see. So, like, this year she wants to do, like, raised beds, plant a garden.
Yep.
She just got into composting.
Yep.
So we're literally just fighting global warming on every front we can right now.
Oh yeah.
It's a huge issue, and we're just trying to do our best. We're
Dude.
recycling.
Kudos to you, man.
Kudos, man.
Kudos. Sorry.
Peace and blessings.
Here's another fake
hit me
thing.
with
Talk
it.
about fake social media that I'm like, I love these videos, but I'm like starting to realize how fake they are. Like hey, how much do you pay for rent here in New York?
Dude.
And they always go to the apartment.
Yeah.
And it's like, for one, I always knew like they're all super clean. They're all like,
Mhm.
oh wait, yeah, let me call my wife,
Yeah.
make sure it's okay. And it's like super clean. There's no way you actually look
No.
like this.
No
Like
shot.
it's not practical.
There's 1% of the population that lives like that.
Right. And it's whoa, that was weird. That was so
So-
weird.
sorry,
Sorry, a light just
continue.
came on and went off again. But and then they're also like, do you hear like designers come in specifically for those videos?
No.
Sometimes like they'll
doesn't
literally have
surprise me at all.
designers come in and design their homes just for those videos.
Mhm.
Or like that's probably more like Architectural Digest stuff, but like those videos, do you ever watch those? Where they like open the door and they're like,
Oh, yeah, like the open
"Hey,
door
hey,"
things where it's like
yeah.
they show them around.
Right. I think
Yeah.
those they always have like designers come
Oh,
in. or
yeah,
something.
100%.
And so it's like, but I'm like so influenced by those videos where I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, my home should look like this. I want to do these
Mhm.
stuff. And I'm like, wait a second, like This is so fake.
It's bogus.
They don't live like this.
It's literal bogus.
Right. No one lives like this. Like,
Dude.
a home shouldn't be perfect. It's supposed to be, like, lived in. And
Do you know what videos have been driving me nuts recently? It's Crash Adams. They're like two guys that sing.
Okay.
They sing this one song. I think it's literally called like Barcelona or something.
Yeah, I've seen them. Where
You've
they do on
seen
the
them?
street.
Yeah, and they'll go up to random people and like, can you sing? Can you rap? And then they'll freestyle over their song.
Right.
They might actually find those people.
Right.
I don't know.
But they have, like, so many of them, don't they?
Yeah, it's like you did the same song 19 times. Get a better song. Like, it was cool the first 3 times.
Right.
And now I'm just ripping on people, and I understand that. So, like,
Right.
but it's like, dude.
We're not musical at all.
No,
we admit it.
no.
They are way more
Yeah, they're
talented
better,
than us.
but it's just like, okay, come out with a new song. I'm
Right.
getting tired of this one.
Yeah.
But I watched every single time. I watch every, and
You're a sucker.
it literally
Yeah.
pisses me off that I watch them. I'm like,
Right.
I hate myself for doing it. I gotta watch them.
Yeah.
They got me suckered in.
That's
So-
so funny.
Kudos to Crash Adams, you piece of
Dude.
frickin' garbage.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right, I got Tinkle. You want to take a little break?
Yeah, I could squeeze a lemon.
All right.
Let's pause this jitney. And we're rolling.
Let's go.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. We're talking about a lot of things, honestly.
Let's see. Yeah, I don't remember. So what's your take on Border Patrol?
Yeah, did you see Biden and Trump visited there on the same day?
No.
They both went down, like, coincidentally on the same day.
Coincidentally? Like,
Right. It
I don't
seems a little weird. There was SNL did a bit, like,
Really?
the Weekend Update. Did you ever watch any of those Weekend
Mm-mm.
Updates? They're hilarious. It's like they always just do jokes on, like, current events.
Okay.
And it's so funny because there's a video of Trump, like, right at the fence, and he's just, like, waving to people, and he's like, Mexicans love Trump. He's like, they love me. And then they
That's
did a bit
awesome.
just roasting him, which is really funny. They're like, what Mexicans love Trump? Like, those guys that are like, they've
Mhm.
walked for miles, and then they come up and they're like, why is this dude in a Trump costume waving me over the border? But
did you see, speaking of Trump, I don't even know where I heard of this from.
mm-hmm.
Apparently, so I don't watch The Simpsons, like, at all,
Mm-hmm.
which maybe I should. But,
The
like,
elevator scene, or what?
the escalator scene?
Escalator.
Well, okay.
Is that what you're talking
yeah,
about?
so apparently The Simpsons kind of, like, predicted the future, like,
yeah,
to a T
I
a couple
heard that.
times.
yeah,
Like, yeah, so there's the escalator scene with Trump,
yeah.
where it's like they predicted him, like, exactly how he waves to everyone.
Same, right?
Spot on. There was,
Crazy.
like, 2 other instances, and I forget, like, what the
They
actual-
also didn't they do COVID too? Like, they predicted COVID, kind of. There was that weird, like, bit that it was, like, weirdly accurate.
Why do I suck at typing? Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, here's a big one. Predicting the future.
You're killing it.
Ooh, I have something to tell you then, which I just found out. Well, maybe. It's not clinically diagnosed, but Simpsons predictions 30 times
What are you officially?
the Fox show. What's up?
What?
What's up, dude? HollywoodReporter.com. Let's see times the Simpsons. We should get, and now obviously we're not going to do this because we haven't even published one, but like a TV, like right
Yeah.
here, to see what, like, we can project what
Right,
I'm looking
it'd
at
be
on,
nice.
on the pooter.
Right, like Joe
That way
Rogan
you can-
has the
yeah.
TV and like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, let's watch that video now.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
they're like,
we're
hey
just-
Jamie, go find that video. Let's watch it. Yeah, we'll get there. Someday.
Okay, so apparently they predicted smartwatches. I'm not really finding much, to be honest. This might be...
yeah, but there's a lot that they like definitely predicted.
It's
You want
out
some of
there.
that milk, man?
Yeah.
Sweet, I got you.
Okay, I don't know how I got here. I said something about clinical trials or something.
Right.
I just went over to a couple from my church's house,
Okay.
and one of them is clinically diagnosed with ADHD.
Right.
So I was asking them, I was like,
Yeah.
so like, what's the symptoms? Like,
Right.
because I was like, I can have this for sure. And they were telling me, like, so a symptom of, like, ADHD is if you start a task and then, like, pretty much just something distracts you from that task. You
Yeah.
go to another task, go to another task.
Right.
And it's like, oh, frick.
No.
not me.
Yeah.
And I was like, shoot. So then I was like, okay, what are your other symptoms? And one is like, they have addictive personalities.
No.
And I was like,
Yeah.
nope. And then another one was like, so with caffeine, like a lot of ADHD people are like heavy caffeine users
Gotcha.
for the fact that it doesn't really make them jittery. It like, since they always have so much going on up in their brain,
Yeah.
it like kind of hones them in and
it
actually
makes
like,
them focused. Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm pounding energy drinks every
Right.
day. So,
Like, how many Celsius do you have a day?
well, I have excess, which is like
Oh, yeah.
three a day, or I'll take like 2 rains a day, which is like 600 milligrams,
Yeah.
which I don't know, but I don't think I actually have it.
But you might have, like,
the
symptoms
evidence
of it.
wasn't super
Right. It's
satisfactory.
You know, it could go either way.
Yeah.
It could go
Yeah.
either way, man.
So that was kind of interesting because
Yeah.
they were actually like clinically diagnosed by
Yeah, that is
like a
interesting.
medical professional, and I was always just
Gotcha.
like, maybe.
Right. Yeah, because I know people that, like, been diagnosed by the therapist and something. I
Yeah.
don't know, like...
Your therapist is just like,
Right, is
their
it just, like, your
brother's
symptoms?
sister.
How do you diagnose that? Right, yeah. Oh, you got ADHD.
so apparently
Like,
it's
is there
like
anything,
a test.
like... It's all just test.
Yeah, it's all just testing.
Gotcha.
Like a cognitive. I don't know if it's I guess it would be cognitive. I don't know. So it's like, what'd they say? There was like, it almost sounded like it was Tetris, but with numbers, and you didn't have to move them into spaces.
Okay.
So nothing like Tetris.
Right.
But it would like come down the screen, and only when you saw a 3, you were supposed to tap spacebar. And apparently ADHD people just get real excited and start slapping it for everything.
What?
Yeah.
That's the test.
Yeah.
Dude, you can beat that,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. I was
believe
like,
in you.
I could. Okay, I don't have this. I'm not an idiot. Like, I know freaking numbers. It's like, oh, are you sure you don't
That's
have
so
the
funny.
retardation?
We're gonna add that out.
We're gonna take that out.
Dude, that's wild.
So yeah, I don't know. It's inconclusive.
Right.
I don't really think so. But
Okay.
you got any health issues
Huh.
or
let me
mental
think, man.
instabilities?
My gut has been turned
Really?
up.
What have you
for-
been eating?
Okay, so I think I have a really bad lunch. So right now, I've just I used to for my lunch.
to hear
It's so funny. For my lunch, I'm like the laziest lunch packer ever. So
Uh-huh.
I'll throw a loaf of bread in, and I used to do like throw peanut butter and jelly in, and now I've been throwing like, and then so there I was on like I doing lunch meat, but then
Okay.
lunch meat you got to take it out.
Wait,
and put
with
it in
the peanut
fridge.
butter and jelly?
No. It's like just throw a loaf of bread in,
Oh,
throw
yeah,
lunch
yeah,
meat
okay,
in,
okay,
and throw
okay,
like
yeah.
a big thing of cheese in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you just make your sandwich. Instead of packing lunch, you just kind of throw everything in and then just make it as you go. But yeah, so then right now I just threw peanut butter and Nutella in
Oh,
and just made a peanut
dude.
butter and Nutella sandwiches and did that.
How long have you been
And
doing that
then-
for?
Like probably going on a month, 3 weeks. Probably a long time. But here's the kicker. Here's what I think is killing me. So I've been eating a lot of Takis. And then so Mars just went to what do you call it? Blessings of Hope, which they have
Mhm.
like super discounted stuff.
Yeah.
And she got a whole like case of Takis, dog.
Oh.
So I've been like eating peanut butter and
Takis-
Nutella sandwiches
And then Takis.
and then Takis. And I think it's killing me.
Dude, it's 100% you're eating. Takis are kind of spicy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they have to
eating-
be terrible for you.
you're
They have to be
eating
all like
spice?
so terrible ingredients.
Yeah.
And then like obviously peanut butter is good for you. Bread's whatever.
Okay, peanut
Good
butter's
for
not
you.
good for you.
I would say it's all right for
It's
you.
all right, but it's not
Nutella
like,
is
no,
straight
Nutella's
sugar.
trash.
Yeah.
But it's so good.
And so Nutella and peanut butter is yeah, not very sustenance.
Isn't that a pretty dry sandwich though?
kind of?
Like,
But it's
isn't
not
that just
awful.
really thick?
But you think of like a peanut butter. Do you ever have a peanut butter marshmallow sandwich?
Yeah.
It's no drier than that.
Stop. Yeah, but so the consistency of the marshmallow is way fluffier than the Nutella. Like, Nutella's thick and dense.
It's kind of the same thickness as peanut butter.
Yeah,
Almost.
unless it's old, and then it gets really hard.
Okay, yeah, there was a couple times where it was in my car and it gets frozen.
Yeah.
So you literally got to thaw it out and like chisel it out. That's not the best. I would not recommend. But yeah. So I'm definitely at the point where I'm like, I think I lost some pounds in the beginning of the year, and now I'm
Now
like
you're
starting
back
to
up.
get and I'm like, dude, I
Yeah.
gotta like start eating better and
Dude, same.
yeah.
I was what was I gonna say? I don't know, but did you ever put did you ever,
Yeah, you don't have ADHD,
Yeah, not
man.
at all, dude. This is just. Did you ever have peanut butter and Nutella on pancakes or like
Oh,
waffles?
That's
Dude,
good.
it's so freaking good.
good.
The peanut butter gets real
Oh,
runny.
Yeah. And then Nutella, and then a little, what's the 10x sugar or the powdered
the powdered sugar? Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
so good. And then you just drizzle Takis over that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude, oh man, I love Nutella. Like Nutella crepes.
Oh, dude.
They're so good.
So good.
And like I just went to Ulabu's,
Ooh.
which is the acai. Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I got something to tell you about frickin' acai.
Okay, hit me.
More like acai pea, dog. That stuff, it ticks me off. I don't know why I said that. It's nothing to do with urine. Okay, so I went there, and I never was really into acai.
Right.
But, it's good. I don't know why I wasn't, because it's delicious.
Oh, it's so good.
But they like had like a peanut butter Nutella one.
Mm,
Delicious.
Okay.
Here's my kicker about acai. So apparently it's a berry,
Yeah.
which like acai is pretty much became popular like 6-10 years ago.
Right. It's kind of a, yeah.
Newer thing.
Yeah.
Where the frick were those berries beforehand? They're like, oh, it's this ancient berry. It's like, no, it's not. You're just mushing blueberries and strawberries together. Like, it's like even okay. So now they have this whole bit about like these health people with like ancient grains.
Right.
Aren't all frickin' grains ancient grains?
Aren't all berries ancient
Yeah,
berries? Aren't
It's like
all
it's
fruits
so
ancient
annoying.
fruits?
Like it's like
how many fruits do you know that have been invented in the last?
nothing. There's different varieties of
years.
fruits.
Right. I guess they genetically modify stuff.
Yeah,
but
and I think that's what it's getting towards. But it's just like ancient grains. It's like all grains are ancient. They've been around.
and they all like like all grains like they genetically modify on their own, right? Like all that stuff would have would have changed.
Oh,
and
like evolved a little bit.
Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. But I
Okay,
think
well,
all
like
stuff does
obviously, like
evolve.
commercially produced stuff is completely genetically modified.
Right.
To-
Yeah.
For like the fact of like spraying and like Roundup and like so the Roundup.
Well, even the
doesn't kill-
seed DNA is
Yeah.
genetically modified. Yeah.
But yeah, it's all like it's like okay, you mean to tell me you have a seed from your grandma's grandma's grandma
Right.
that isn't genetic? It's bull freaking dookie. Like it's like no,
that has
everything's
never been touched.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like there's nothing new under the sun, dog. Like you don't have this new seed,
Right.
acai seed. It's like no, it's
Yeah.
fake. It's just like the freaking homesteaders on Instagram.
Here's my thing about acai.
They're good.
I love acai.
Mhm.
It's so good. I have nothing against it. But like so many
But-
people are like it's a great like lunch or like dinner.
It doesn't
I'm like,
fill you
yo,
up.
it doesn't fill you up
No.
and it's all sugar.
Yeah.
Like it's so much sugar. I'm just like
Well, okay, so
it's amazing, it's delicious.
well,
but
okay, it's not all sugar because there's these recently found ancient acai berries that have no sugar are absolutely delicious.
Oh, and what's in berries? Still sugar.
Well, no, not these because they're
But-
ancient and they're not genetically
right.
modified.
I forgot about that.
Jeff Bezos made them. But
yeah.
like this whole, I'm like, I don't know. Like it seems like why didn't we hear of acai berries before? Like where'd they come from? Let's look that up. Where did these
I feel
acai
like it comes from South America or something where
boy. Yeah, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to try to spell acai. As
ASSI.
E. That's 100% not right.
It's ACAI,
Oh no,
right?
it is right.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
ACAI,
Yeah.
right?
Well, that's right. I spelled it. I spelled it ACIE.
Oh,
That's a
that's
valid
close.
thought, though.
that's
Acai
real close.
berries. Where the frick did they come from?
I'm gonna say like North South America, like
I should look up
northern.
Origin.
Oh, gin.
Gin? Juniper berries? Background. Acai palm trees. Oh, so it's a
Huh?
palm tree.
What?
Native to tropical Central and South America, produces a deep purple fruit, the acai fruit. The acai fruit has long been an important food source for indigenous peoples in the Amazon region. So now we're just marketing these Amazon people, poor guys, they're just starving, and we're just over
Right.
here having these acai bowls.
And they're like, stop taking our berries.
Can't speak English, so we're just ripping their
Yeah, they got nothing to eat now. Poor
They
guys.
kind of look a little neat. They kind of look like a blueberry. Let's look up an actual image of them. Yeah, but stuff like this just oh no, wait though. Yeah, they kind of look like they're like a mixture between a blueberry and a cranberry.
Yeah.
I should look up when were acai boys born.
Also, another
Go
fruit, vegetable, taro. Like from like
The
taro bubble. Yeah. What is that?
Oh, it's a root.
It's just the root.
Yeah, it's the root of a.
And does it actually taste good, or is it just down like, or the bubble, like the milk tea, taro milk tea?
Yeah.
Is that just all sugar? Is that why it tastes good, or is it actually like, does the root actually taste good?
All bubble tea is sugar.
Right, I know that, but like the real thing.
No, I don't think it tastes good because if you would ever
'Kay.
get a bubble tea and say no sugar, tastes like the back end of a dog's butthole, dude.
How do you know what that
Well,
tastes
no,
like?
not like physically, but metaphorically.
Oh, right. I guess I could imagine that. Sure.
Hang on, I'm still on this acai berry.
Yeah, let's finish that
When
out
was
because we're not
acai
ADHD.
berry born?
What we got?
The fruit became a staple food in food plains around the 18th century. Then why did I just hear about them in the last 6 years?
Right. Some ancient fruit.
Yeah, freaking good old Christopher Columbi was keeping them all for himself and his ladies. The acai palm.
I feel like it just plays into
There
that
was a global demand. Bull crap. I don't buy it.
in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Then
Wait,
why?
hang on. There was a global demand for this fruit rapidly expanding in the 21st century. That is true.
Okay,
I
that
can
makes
account to
sense.
that. Yeah, so they're especially in Brazil, mainly in swamps and floodplains.
Interesting.
Honestly, okay, this is a side note. Not that I'm distracted or anything.
Right. Of
Who
course
needs Cody?
not.
I'm doing all this
You're
stuff
killing it right
myself.
now, man.
And
You're killing it.
No, it would be nice to have him. He's much better at spelling than I am. Nutritional content. Here we go. A powdered preparation of freeze-dried acai fruit pulp and skin was reported to contain per 100 grams of dry powder, 540 calories. Wow, that's actually kind of good.
Huh.
52 carbohydrates, 8 grams of protein. Yeah, not enough protein for me.
Nah.
Big protein guy.
Balkan season.
Yeah. Okay, enough with acai berries. What else were we talking about?
Taro. We're talking about taro. Like.
Tarot card reading.
Wait. Let's just back it up a second here.
What is taro? What?
I just wonder if it actually has a little bit of a good taste, or if it's just like.
Dude, I bet my mom knows.
Cause you know, like the
Do you ever see the roots?
hit me with it. So it's not even purple; it's just white.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think of like all the fake, like fake banana flavor or blueberry flavor that doesn't actually taste like the real fruit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, is that kind of what taro is? And taro is just like a big potato, but it's just like, you know what I mean? It just tastes like a potato, and then they it's just this
Laffy Taffy just got a hold of it.
Yeah,
and
they're
made it a
like,
good
oh, this
flavor.
taro flavor that tastes actually good, but it's just a potato.
I would assume that's kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Or like oolong. What is oolong?
Well, that's probably more of like an herb, right?
I oolong for you.
Hey, keep it PG, man. We don't be explicit.
Okay, let's. Oh, you can cook this taro root. Okay.
So we should get some taro.
Yeah.
Did I tell you I bought a bubble tea, like the tapioca pearls? I bought some.
Yeah.
Like
the pearls. That's
the
what they're
pearls.
called? They're not just called bubbles.
I think they're called
Dude,
tapioca
okay.
pearls.
I
or
got some
whatever.
juicy goss about bubble tea for you. Hit after you. I don't want to cut you off.
That's it. I just bought some and I want to make
the
some.
Lord you're done
But
talking.
I would love to get taro root because then I can make real taro tea. That'd be sick.
Okay, but
I'm done.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hang on. This is what eater.com says. Taro, it's a sweet vanilla coconut flavor that shows up in boba tea and ice cream. The main ingredients in both savory, crunchy chips are perfectly bouncy, cakey donuts.
What?
Dude, am I reading this wrong?
So the ingredients of taro milk tea doesn't have taro. It's just bouncy, milky
bouncy,
donuts.
cakey donuts.
Okay.
But before it gets
Go on.
transformed into some of the hottest food trends in town, taro starts as a humble root vegetable. Oh,
Wow, so it's a vegetable.
it's a vegetable. That's beautiful.
That's
beautiful.
so pretty.
Let's read on. It originates in Asia, but is knobbly. What the? But it's knobbly corn. Corm? What's corm?
CORM?
Yeah,
I have no idea.
maybe they just misspelled corn.
Yeah, maybe.
Corm is showing up more often in North American grocery stores. Though we do not blame you if you have no idea what to do with it. Okay, take the high road, you piece of garbage. Eater.com. Screw you.
We know what to do with it.
Yeah, we could.
You make it to tea.
Yeah, we don't know how to make it. It could easily be mistaken for a sweet potato or dull-colored beet, except
Okay.
that its fuzzy brown exterior is irritating to the skin. Who's rubbing this on their skin? That's what I want to know.
Right.
The flesh and the leaves are toxic if eaten raw. What the world? And the texture can
Sheesh.
range from slimy to gummy if you cook it incorrectly. Ready to toss it into your shopping cart? Question mark.
Maybe.
These people. I'm done with this eater. These people are libs.
Yeah, they don't know what they're
Freaking
talking about.
libbers.
They didn't help us at all.
No. But it is irritating to the skin.
And it's a vegetable.
Do you know what we should do? We should buy some taro root,
And
maybe
rub
for
it
one of the
on
episodes,
us.
and just all over the box.
Yeah. Make a new challenge. The taro challenge instead of
Yeah.
the ghost pepper challenge.
Oh, yep.
Or cinnamon challenge.
So,
Or Tide Pod challenge.
yeah.
Or
ALS, Ice Bucket Challenge.
yeah.
Dude, I remember the years of challenges were pretty good years.
Right.
Like the mannequin challenge.
Oh, dude, I love
Classic.
The
I loved watching
It was
those.
so dumb.
It was-
but it was just so good.
But it was kind of cool. Because
Yeah.
it wasn't like...
It was a team project, which is
Yeah.
kind of cool. Everyone worked
It
together.
showed community.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It's so...
Gosh dang,
Nothing
that's
screams
beautiful.
America and humanity like mannequin challenge.
I bet Trump would do a killer mannequin challenge.
Dude, he probably has done one. Let's
I don't
be
think
real.
Biden can. He might fall over, but...
Let's be real. He probably's done one. I'm sure if Cody was here, he'd probably find one. But,
Screw you. I can find it.
dude, I know you
Trump.
can, man.
Trump... Man... What's happening?
Sound it out.
Yeah, there's no shot I'm spelling mannequin right. Trump...
I don't know
I
if I
can
could
get
either.
Trump...
Yep.
Man... It has a Q in it. Q-U-I-E-N?
I think it's just
Mannequin?
INN. I have no
Mannequin.
idea.
Ooh, this might get some weird stuff. Oh, we can buy Trump mannequins on Amazon for $60.
What?
Holy smokes.
No way.
Oh, dude, we're buying one of these. We'll set it right here behind this thing.
Yeah. Big Maca guys.
Look how awesome that is.
What? Oh, it's a cardboard cutout?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's kind of expensive. $60 for a cardboard cutout of Trump.
I
guess
feel like
it's
he
worth
needs
it.
to have a mega hat.
There's also sweet, like, the bronze bust. of, like-
Really?
Yeah, look at this one.
That's so
It's a
funny.
5-inch bust. Freestanding.
You're a
shipping.
5-inch bust.
Oh, this one's not even that. He doesn't even look fun in this one.
Oh, yeah, it's just his straight
Yeah,
face.
that's kind of lame. Anywho, what were we talking about before Taro and Bust and
The mannequin challenge.
mannequin challenge?
Which, great job finding that Trump mannequin challenge,
Yeah.
man. That was awesome.
Thanks, dude. Got a little distracted. But I don't have ADHD. But dude, if I could get so say I do have ADHD because I probably do.
Yeah, right.
And I could get meds of Adderall. Oh, dude.
So is that what they give for ADHD? It's just Adderall?
Yeah. So this person was telling me that it was like there's I guess like Adderall's like a name brand, and then there's like a bunch of like unnamed brand.
Gotcha.
Like Wise Ketchup. It's not Heinz. It's just
right.
like Krankenwagen or something.
Right. It's just ketchup.
Yeah.
Tomato paste.
Wait, isn't tomato paste like an actual thing?
Yeah, that's different.
Frick. We got to work on that.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna edit that.
Anywho.
So you can get like knockoff Adderalls.
Yeah.
Much. Yeah.
Where it's
So Adderall's like the Kleenex is like saying something's a Kleenex.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
just
good
tissue.
analogy. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right.
Right.
Oh, I did spell mannequin wrong. It has 2 N's instead of 1.
At the end.
No, in the middle.
In the middle.
Man. Oh, and I didn't add the E either. And I missed the I on the end. But other than that, I was pretty close.
Dude, it's a tough word, man.
It is. Okay, you try to spell it. Spell it for me.
Okay, here we go.
Yep.
I don't know if I can.
No, you 100% can't.
Okay.
I'll give you $1 if you can spell it right now.
ANNE. Wait, man. EQUIEN. And
there's no E at the end.
Oh,
it's just
so close.
MANNEQUIN. You absolute moron.
That sucks. For some reason, I always thought there was like 2 N's on the end too, so I was way off.
Dude, you're stupid. Challenge. Sorry, I'm trying to get this. Trump is coming. Viral trend is new mannequin challenge. Let's take a leander.
I feel like he has to have one, but
this is on time.com. Trump is coming.
Right.
Might be a new big viral challenge. Oh, is it people wearing Trump mask? Video unavailable, restricted.
Oh.
Seems
freedom of speech, man, is being like. Tell you what.
Star-studded mannequin challenge at White House. Whoa, was Helen? Did Helen meet? Or not Helen, Ellen. Ellen DeGeneres. Okay, well, yeah, we can move on from that. I don't even know.
Right.
Taro roots, mannequin challenges. What else is going on, man? Anything?
Not much,
Missed
man.
out on the last task day. That was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
It's nice out.
It was nice out.
I don't even think I did any tasks.
Really? I did some in the morning. What did I do? I think I filled nail holes. I think actually Em did most. She did some painting, and I was watching the baby.
I love when you can just lead and not do really anything in your life.
Right, and you can just delegate.
Yeah,
and
that's how marriage should be.
Right, we just delegate and just maybe like
plant
I don't know, do some manly things like nothing.
Watch television.
Yeah. Like our fathers and granddads before us.
Walking uphill both ways to darn school. I did think, no, that wouldn't make sense.
But here's something new.
Yeah, hit me with it.
So you know how we have a room right now we're redoing that has foam board on the top.
Yeah.
And you know how it's kind of bubbling?
Yeah.
I started looking into it. There's like a layer of plastic on top of the foam board that just peels off.
Yeah.
So I just started peeling off all these foam board sheets.
Why?
Because it's bubbling. It's the plastic that's bubbling.
Yeah, so what are you going to put up there instead?
I'll just paint on the actual foam board instead of plastic.
Really?
Question mark?
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Well, I mean...
Is it?
If it's better than the plastic, right? Because then it's actually adhering to the foam instead of
I guess you're right.
that little thin plastic part.
But will it actually... Oh, no.
What?
Okay. Take this into consideration. I don't know if this will be the exact same. when we put a float in the parade. Okay. For the company I work for.
Yep.
We made a huge water droplet out of foam. I painted it.
Okay.
All of the paint ate away at the foam.
What?
Yeah. There was some weird chemical reaction.
What paint did you use?
Spray paint.
Oh, okay.
So not anything of the paint you're going to be using. But I don't know. It might still have the same effect. I'm not sure.
Interesting.
But I think spray paint is like a little more like
toxic.
Yeah, because you need gasoline to like get it off. It's not water based.
Right.
So maybe you'll be okay. But just a heads up, it might eat away at your phone.
I appreciate the heads up, man.
No problem. That's what I'm here for, dude.
Yeah.
7 days a week.
It also can't really get much worse than it is right now. It's pretty bubbly and very noticeable. So
I didn't notice it at all, to be honest.
Yeah, it's because the rest of the room looked like crap when you were there.
Yeah, that's true. Now it's looking pretty tasty.
It's getting there. It's getting cleaner.
Do you like donuts?
I do like donuts.
Yeah. Are you a like Boston cream type of feller, or are you a glazed? I'm a big glazed guy.
Boston cream. I like Boston cream, but they're not my go-to. My go-to is
it traditional Boston cream where it's chocolate on the top and custard, or is it? I'm assuming.
I think it's like a custard in the middle.
Or is it cream? Because
no,
Boston
it's a
cream.
Custard.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I said that and then I felt stupid.
Because no, a cream is more in my mind. A cream is more of
white.
Like a
Cream's white, custard's yellow.
But it's Boston cream, so that would mean it's like a custard. It's Boston's cream, not
Boston's
just any cream. No, my go-to is I love.
You say a jelly donut, I'm gonna freaking hit you.
No, I don't like jelly.
No one does.
I like the glazed croissants or like the bear claws or apple fritters. That type is my all-time favorite.
Okay.
And then it's probably Boston cream, and then it's probably just like a white donut, or just a glazed donut with chocolate icing with sprinkles is actually up there too for me.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like a Long John.
No, like just a normal like donut with the white with like the.
I don't know what you mean by the white.
The white topping, or like there's a chocolate donut. With
So it's just frosting.
Yeah, frosting. Oh. Sorry, that's the word I was looking for. White frosting with sometimes sprinkles or not. Or if there's like Oreo donuts and stuff, but that's kind of like specialty. I don't really count those as like normal donuts. But that's probably my three biggest. My favorites like the apple fritter or like croissant stuff. What's your favorites?
Oh, dude, I'm pretty in the realm of like milkshakes and donuts and everything. I'm pretty just classic vanilla boy. Yeah, it's just a regular glazed donut. But sometimes they have these weird like. It's still pretty much an exact glazed donut, but it's like twisted real pretty looking.
I do like those.
I don't know why they taste better, but they do.
They're so different. I don't know what's different about them. I don't even know
what they are.
But they're good.
But they're twisted. Let's look up twisted glazed donut.
Okay. I love donuts, but why do I always feel like crap on donuts.
Because they're complete sugar.
But I feel like other stuff that's like complete sugar, I don't feel as bad on. Like, I don't know. For some reason, donuts just really do it for me. But I guess they're more
sugar and then like unhealthy
grease,
carbs.
Unhealthy carbs, and then oil.
They're oil.
That's true.
I saw a guy recently that was a personal trainer that put on like 160 pounds to show his clients.
I think I've seen that too, and then he lost it all.
Yeah, to see.
Yeah.
Isn't that wild?
It's so crazy.
What am I looking up?
Donuts, the swirly ones, or I don't know.
Swirly glazed donuts. Swirly glazed donuts. Isn't that kind of nuts though? Let's see what these
it's so nuts.
Called. Swirl glazed donuts. Yeah, these little guys, the circular ones.
Oh yeah, you're gonna make me hungry.
So good. Okay, what are they called?
So good.
Glazed cinnamon donuts. That's not it. Oh, they're like a Krispy Kreme. I like it.
Yeah, they're not normal. They definitely have a different flavor than just your normal
this one's
glazed.
Called French Crullers. Oh, that's Dunkin' Donuts copycat recipe. Maybe that's what are the swirly donuts called? What? Okay.
I would help you out, but
the swirly glazed donuts called? What?
Swirly glazed donuts.
Alternative names: Twister, Did you ever play Twister?
I have played Twister.
Did you ever play inappropriate Twister?
I have not.
Me neither.
Have you?
Because I'm a pure man, dude. I'm a
Right.
Christian.
But I mean, you can like do it with your wife and still be pure, I guess.
oh yeah.
So.
Well, if you're a sicko.
Right.
So they're called crullers.
Crullers.
Well, maybe.
By Krispy Kreme.
So it's Cruller. How do you pronounce that? Cruller?
Sure.
I think it's cruller. Is a deep-fried pastry popular in parts of Europe and Northern America, regarded as a form of cake donut. In the latter, it is typically either made of a string of dough that is folded over and twisted twice to create its signature shape, or formed from a rectangle of dough with a cut in the center, allowing it to be pulled over and through itself to produce distinctive twist. So it's kind of like toffee pulling, not toffee. Taffy pulling.
Kind of, but with dough.
Yeah.
That's wild.
So it's called a cruller.
I do like those. Those are top 5.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you ever watch the new Cruella de Vil?
Yeah, that's with Emma Stone. Yeah, I have.
Kind of wild.
It's kind of good.
It is. I've recently, within the past 3 weeks, had a craving to watch it.
Yeah.
Was it a little weird though?
It was weird.
Yeah. Was it a little I don't know.
Demonic weird or
I don't know. Was it?
I don't remember that much, honestly.
Yeah, me neither.
But I don't know what it is, but I really like those weird, kind of dark themed, edgy movies that are so different. Like Wednesday, the TV series.
Did you watch it?
I did. I love that.
Yeah, you
other
should
than
probably
the
repent.
the last 2 episodes were kind of weird and just got way over the top. But the beginning, I thought was so fascinating. It was just different than normal TV.
Do you like Tim Burton?
Who's Tim Burton?
He's the producer of Wednesday.
I don't know.
So
any of his stuff.
That's very much his style, that darker.
Gotcha.
I want to say this.
Do you know what else he?
100% wrong, but I want to say he made the Nightmare Before Christmas as well.
Gotcha. I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
He's
know much.
really popular. I don't know any of his stuff because I'm honestly not super into
I feel
that
like
genre.
Wednesday
but
was still kind of
me.
light. It was dark, but it wasn't really heavy. I don't know.
For Christmas, Tim Burton? Question mark?
He did the Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah.
He did Dumbo.
What?
He did Dumbo.
Really? That's kind of.
I've never watched Dumbo.
Me
Dark
neither.
Shadows.
Actually.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah.
The old one. Did you watch the new? Is the new one out?
Well, it's Wonka with Timothy Chalamet.
That's totally different, right?
Yeah, with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Why is that sounding wrong right now? His name is Timothy Chalamet, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's the same story, right? Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Willy Wonka is the same story.
So Tim Burton did the one with Johnny Depp, though, right?
Yeah.
Not the original.
Yeah. Yep. With Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
Oh, he did Sweeney Todd. Did you ever watch that one?
I watched Sweeney Todd. The Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
I've never watched it. I've heard you talking about that. Whoa, he's done a ton of stuff with Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Well, that's because Johnny Depp is very...
kind of that same vein. Yeah. Planet of the Apes he did.
Really? I didn't know that.
Batman Returns, which is the old Batmans. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't really say I've watched a ton of his stuff.
Yeah.
But I did like Wednesday.
Yeah, I wanted to watch that, but I just didn't.
You never did? I thought you did.
Mm-mm.
Really?
I watched a bunch of clips.
Gotcha.
She, he told her, Jenna Ortega, which is the actress, did you notice, in that film, she, does not blink?
I don't know if I've actually noticed.
She, does not blink. And that was, she didn't blink for the one take, and then Tim Burton literally told her, that is it. You cannot blink for and she hardly ever blinks. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if she actually blinks at all in any of the takes.
Right.
It's kind of an interesting.
She is she is a really good actor. Yeah. Did you hear the whole thing about her dance routine?
No.
Because the whole famous Wednesday dance that went viral. Apparently, she thought of that the day of doing it.
Oh, so
Like she
almost
totally
improv.
forgot. It was almost improv. Like she totally forgot to like prepare or whatever, and she's spending so much time like preparing for something else that she just made all that up pretty
That's
much on the
nuts.
spot or like day of. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, that's nuts.
That's impressive. Yeah, well, speaking of like freestyling, did you hear about that band Crash Adams that goes up to random people on the streets and asks if they freestyle?
Dude, tell me about that. It's probably the real deal.
Oh yeah, it's super popular and just like really inspiring and intriguing. There is this dude, okay, now that we're back on this. There is this like Spanish singer that goes up to them. And he's actually kind of sweet. Like I can't understand him cuz he's rapping in Spanish, but it sounds tasty.
Yeah.
Like a Krispy Kreme donut, but
Krispy Kreme.
what else do you want to tell the folks? We're actually going pretty long. We're at an hour 20 right now.
Holy.
Yeah, long episode.
Yeah, do we have anything to wrap it up? You got a good story from the week or anything funny?
Let me think here.
Yeah, we need a good closing story.
Yeah, holy smokes.
Oh, this would be good.
Dude,
just you wait. This will be a great finale.
This is insane. So, I went out to estimate a job.
Okay.
And we put out flyers at this one township because they were doing a bunch of the township was making the residents hook up to public sewer and abandon their septic.
Yep.
So I went out to the job and like went up to the door, and not that it was a dumpy house or anything, but you know how like just certain houses, it's like there's just gonna be like probably cat hair everywhere, like there's a dog in a crate.
Yeah,
like,
this is probably gonna smell a little bit.
it just smells. And I just had that feeling. So I walk in, or I don't walk in, I knock on the door. And the lady was the one, this lady called us, and she was the one that I talked to.
Right.
And all of a sudden, this like unit of a man shows up at the door. Like huge, kind of fatter.
Wow. Yeah.
Well, not really fat, but just like big like
boy.
6'3", bald head. Like, he's just like, hey. And I was like, hey, like I'm here to look at your plumbing. And like, he didn't know anything about the appointment. So that was already kind of like, I was like, oh, shoot.
That's weird.
But then the lady came and saved me, and she's like, oh, yes, I got him here.
Yeah.
Takes me inside. So then with plumbing stuff, like all your pipes generally end up in your basement, and then you go out a wall or a floor. And she's like, okay. She's like, well, what do you need to see? I was like, well, I'll probably need to see the basement and like kind of where all your sewer pipes go out. And then I'll need to see like kind of where the city's wanting you to connect to. So I go in the basement, and I'm walking down, and I'm just like, I was like, it just smells weird down here.
Jeez.
Like, but not like, you know how like when some houses smell like cat pee and dog pee,
right?
But it still smells like a house.
Yeah.
This just kind of smelled like a barn, and I was like,
oh no,
what is going on? They had a finished basement, and I start noticing, I'm like, there's straw on the floor. And I was just like, what is going on? And she's like, oh, well, like, the pipes are in here. Like, and she's like, oh, don't worry. Like, there's a couple animals in here. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
She opens the freaking door. There's 9 goats.
9?
9?
Oh, my word. 9 goats,
baby goats.
In their basement.
In their basement
and it's like
area.
A rancher, you said? Like
yeah. So it's a rancher. So literally, now, like, there was so it's like their finished basement, and then like a room that was like, it had a garage door, so it had access to the outside.
Okay.
But like,
still,
9 goats. There's poop all over the floor. These goats start jumping up on me, and they have crap all over their freaking hooves.
Right.
My clothes, my pants are covered in dookie.
No.
So literally, I was like, this is wild.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like this before. So like, hopefully this lady never hears this podcast.
We love you if we do.
But so she went upstairs, and I was like, hey, like I just need to like look around. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a video of this. So I like go to the door that the goats were at, and I like have my phone recording. And I open up the door, and 3 goats just darted out.
No way.
And so I'm like, quick, throw my phone down. I'm wrangling up these goats. And like, they like kind of ran. Luckily, they didn't like run super far, but I like had to wrangle these goats back into their pen. And then when I opened up the door again, there was like 2 other goats that kept trying to get out. And not that I like had to shut the goat on the door or anything, but it was like, it was wild. I was just like, dude, what?
Wow. Dude,
That's a first.
I can't, like, homesteading. Back to
Yeah.
homesteading.
It is the most beautiful life.
It's so beautiful.
The lady
it's
was in
perfect.
a gorgeous sundress.
Green and
Oh.
clean.
Green and clean is about the best words I could use.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they were true.
So,
they were full-blown homesteading.
yeah. My only question is did you get the job?
No, there's no shot. It's literally,
No.
so the job would cost, not to get into like too plumberese, but it's like, it would probably cost anywhere from 12 to 15 grand. Because you
Yeah.
need to abandon their old septic, collapse their old septic, fill it in,
No.
connect to the new sewer in the street. And she's
Right.
like, yeah, just to let you know, like, I did get another quote for like $5 grand.
What?
And I was like, that person can have it. They can have their 9
Yeah.
goats. They can have their freaking $5 grand. There's no way you can do this job for $5 grand.
No.
Not a shot. So I was just like, yeah, no. Sayonara, dude.
Did you give them a quote, or you were just
No,
like,
I
I'm not going to
text them. I was like, hey, just running some preliminary numbers. We're going
Right.
to be way over that. So good luck with your goats.
them?
But it was what, like, I've seen a bunch of crazy stuff in like the plumbing field. That's a first. It was
That's-
hilarious.
that's awesome.
I was so pumped. I was like, dude,
Dude.
what is going on?
What a great closing
Yeah.
story.
And that's how we end out this episode. Tune in next week for some other stupid
Yeah.
stuff.
Tune in soon, man.
We don't have any content planned for next week or next time. Not next week.
Right.
We don't got anything.
But we'll give you just
We'll
random
just,
tidbits of our
we'll
lives.
frickin' give it to you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully you all find this entertaining
Yep.
as we do. So.